Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do it on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day. Yesterday was another money-making day, man. We're continuing to stack those. We were 3-0 on the premium side in the NBA. Shout out to Denver Chicken Nuggets. Handle business at home, at the crib. Shout out my Dallas Mavericks. Kick the crap out of the Pistons on the road favorites. That's their spot. And our NBA player of the day was the bounce back spot for the team we've been calling the best team in the NBA all season, the Boston Celtics. They had lost back-to-back games on the road, needed to get a win on the road, and they dominated Phoenix, won and covered for us. Shout out to them, man. 67, 41, and 4. Last 112 on our NBA player of the day. We've hit 5 in a row this week. Looking for our 6th straight today. I think you guys should seriously think about scooping up today's NBA player of the day, or you can hop on something even longer term. 3-day, weekly, seasonal, yearly, however you want to do it over at Pickdawgz Premium. You can do it. We're having a tremendous season, man. A tremendous season. At the premium side, number one at Pickdawgz currently. All Access Club members are up over 160 units. The All Access Club is for my bigger bettors out there. And those guys are betting basically $1,000 plus, like their unit size is 1,000. So in the All Access Club, them guys are up over $160,000 for the season. It's been a really great year for us here on the Jam Session, and we're just trying to keep the momentum rolling forward. We have a really nice card here on a beautiful money-making Sunday. The time change low-key messed me up. I'm going to call it spade a spade. The time change low-key messed me up. Threw off my routine, threw off my timing. I wasn't able to get the graphics done today. I'm still here, still finna cook up every single game on the card. It's going to look a little different, but the information is still the same. So without further ado, let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Let's continue to smash it per usual. And without further ado, man, let's make some money tonight. And let's hop right into today's NBA action. Just because I don't got the original graphics don't mean I ain't got something for y'all boys. So just so y'all still got a visual, here's this right here on the side. These odds all come from the betting odds tab at pickdawgz.com. You guys can go check that out over there if you guys ever wanted to see multiple books and their lines at the same time. Great tool. I use it all the time. But first game up, let's do it. We got the Milwaukee Bucks, man, favorites over the Los Angeles Clippers out on the road. Early start time here. I'm on the Bucks. Short, sweet, simple, continuing to fade the Clippers. They did come back, win and cover over the Bulls yesterday. I was kind of surprised to see that happen. But this spot right here is low-key illegal. It's low-key not allowed in the NBA. This was special circumstances, so it is happening. But it's a terrible, terrible, terrible spot for the Los Angeles Clippers, man. You're not allowed to play more than one game in one day in the NBA. Each game has to have at least 24 hours in between tips. This game, that's not the case. And the reason that's not the case is the time change. Of course, we know the Clippers played an early game against Chicago yesterday. Well, they're playing another early day game today. We see teams play back-to-backs all the time. But there's less than 24 hours between those games because of the time change. We lost an hour. So the Clippers, they're on really short rest, had to come back, fight, and win that game yesterday. Now they have to play a really competitive team like Milwaukee, looking for a bounce-back game in their own right. I think I would fade every team in the NBA in this exact situation. We've seen the line continuing to grow. In a vacuum, the Clippers would be favored in this basketball game. But because the spot is so bad for them, that's why the line is where it's at. I don't bet Milwaukee on the road often, but I have to bet the spot today. Bounce back game for the Bucks. Terrible, terrible, terrible spot for the Clippers. And y'all know we love fading them on the jam session. Anyway, give me Milwaukee laying the points here in our first game of the day. Next game up, we got the Washington Wizards out on the road facing the Miami Heat. Heat, double-digit home favorite, short, sweet, simple, automatic. If you've been watching the jam session for a good amount of time, then you know one of my favorite things to do is to fade Miami as sizable home favorites. Miami is a team that could give two shits about covering the point spread. They're a team that really could care less about the regular season. They try to turn it up when the postseason begins. And what that means is a lot of times during the regular season, they kind of just go through the motions. And at home is where we see them do that a lot, where, of course, the Heat are the much better basketball team, of course. And of course, they should win this game. They really should kick the crap out of the Wizards. I think the Wizards are the worst team in the NBA. But we know Miami. You know what I mean? One thing we know here on the Jam Station are these teams. We cook up every single game, every single day. And we know Miami does not cover as sizable home favorites. Last year, they were terrible, like terrible as sizable home favorites. And we haven't seen them as sizable home favorites nearly as much this season as we did last year. The books have kind of adjusted. I get why the line is where it's at right here. The Wizards are the worst team in the NBA, in my opinion. They're 30 of 30. But where is the spot where the Wizards have been a profitable ATS team? As sizable road dogs. So I'm being able to fade Miami as a sizable home favorite, which we love doing. And we're betting Washington in the spot where they have seemed to cover this far this season, sizable road dogs. I think there's too many points. I think the Heat win the game by like 7 points. Good win for them. Fail to cover as huge home favorites. We've seen it plenty of times this season. I think the Wizards probably sneak in the back door and get the cover here in this one. I'm on Washington plus the points here in this one. Next game up, we got the Indiana Pacers out on the road facing the Orlando Magic. Oh, Orlando Magic. We faded the Magic in their last game against the New York Knicks. It was our NBA play of the day that day. Thought it was a great spot for the Knicks. Bounce back game at home. The Knicks had lost 3 straight home games. Also, a triple revenge game as the Knicks had lost all 3 meetings to Orlando this season at home at the crib. That's one of our favorite spots in the NBA. Knicks took the Magic behind the woodshed, aired them out. Magic, they came out of the All-Star break, man. They've been exactly as advertised, though. Other than that one clunker against the Knicks, they've been a money-making machine. They are currently the #1 ATS team in basketball. We love betting the Magic here on this program. I'm not betting them today either, though. I'm going to fade them for back-to-back games. We're going to be betting the Magic a ton for the remainder of the season. We betted them a ton already this season. I think the Pacers win this basketball game tonight. I do. We got one of the best defensive teams in the league versus one of the best offensive teams in the league. Recently, the Magic have been playing the better basketball, but they also came out of the break pedal to the metal. Like, they came out just going really, really hard. And we kind of seen that catch up to them in their last game against the Knicks. All I'm saying, here's my thought process. I think this is a legitimate 50-50 game. I see a clear path for the Pacers to win this basketball game, and seeing that clear path for them to do so, I want to attack the plus money. I think you can get plus 110, plus 115. You do your line shopping. I want the Pacers here in this game. I think, again, they have a legitimate shot to win this game outright. In a vacuum, if these two teams played each other 100 times, I think the Pacers would win. Let's say they played each other 100 times neutral court. I think the Pacers win 52 and the Magic win 48. And I'm getting plus money with the Pacers. You feel me? I'm on Indiana here in this game. I think it's going to be a really good one. I can't wait to watch this one, but I'm on Indiana here. I think they are low-key the better team. I know the Magic have been a better team recently, but in the grand scheme of things, I think the Pacers are the better team. I think the Pacers win this game tonight. Give me Indiana. Money line in Orlando. Gotta fade the Magic. Next game up, man. We got the Houston Rockets out on the road facing the Sacramento Kings. Kings, sizable home favorites, man. Sacramento, not a hard team to figure out, man. We know what's up with these boys. As a dog, we're going to take them. As a favorite, we're going to fade them. It's really just that simple. I don't want to be laying points with Sacramento here. Houston, they've been playing some of the best basketball recently that I've seen them play in quite some time. Couple road covers, a couple road wins. I think they have a legitimate shot to come here and cover and win this game as well. I do. I don't trust Sacramento as home favorites. I don't. Dogs, sign me up with Sacramento. Favorites, yeah, not really. I think, again, Houston has a legitimate shot to win this game outright. If Houston comes in here and plays Houston-style defense, hey, and Fred VanVleet gets to getting off, Jabari Smith, Jalen Green. We saw him with the dunk of the year in the last game he played. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Houston right now. I don't necessarily want to step in front of them. I know we've said a lot this season on the road, just fade the Rockets. But how they've been playing recently, I'm not necessarily trying to step in front of them. I think they have a legitimate shot to beat Sacramento today I want the points in my back pocket. Give me Houston. Give me the Rockets plus the points here in this one. Next game up, we got the New Orleans Pelicans out on the road facing the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks, 7 or 7.5 point home dogs here. I don't love this game. Atlanta has been playing well recently. Atlanta has won and covered 3 straight games. That's insane. The worst ATS team in basketball. Is Trae Young the problem? I don't know. I ain't going to go that far. Not yet. Still a small sample size. I want nothing to do with Atlanta here at home, though. We know what's up with them. Off of 3 straight covers, they probably got 3 straight non-covers coming back the other way. We know what's up with Atlanta, bro. We know what's up with them. The Pelicans, they've shown the ability to kick the crap out of bad teams. They did have a sizable lead over the Sixers in that last game. I don't know how the hell they didn't end up covering. Shout out Philadelphia. We had the Sixers on the jam session that day. The Pelicans are the better team. Am I necessarily rushing to lay this style number with them on the road? Not really. Should they kick the crap out of the Hawks? Probably. The Hawks, the Hawks ATS at home this season. We all know what it is there. Small lean here in this one on New Orleans, laying the points in Atlanta. Next game up, man, we got the Philadelphia 76ers on the road facing the New York Knicks. Knicks, 6.5 point home favorites, or 7, depending on your book. I took the Knicks in that last one against the Magic. I thought it was the perfect spot to take them. They're still at home in the Garden. I'm going to take them here in this one as well. Philadelphia did come back and cover against New Orleans, but they were also getting their doors blown off in that game as well. And I just don't want to be betting Philadelphia until I see them do something. The Knicks, their last game was really encouraging. It really was. And we've seen the Knicks in big games on Saturdays, Fridays in Madison Square Garden show up and show out. I think that's probably the case here. Brunson had a really nice game in that last one. I think he probably stacks another one here. Can't trust Philadelphia. They've been a sharp falling knife since the Embiid injury, and then Maxey out doesn't help that either. I'm on the Knicks, laying the points in the Garden here in this one. Next game up, we got the Brooklyn Nets out on the road facing the Cleveland Cavs. Cavs, 6.5 point home favorites. Small lean on Cleveland. I want nothing to do with Brooklyn right now. Brooklyn is Brooklyn. Do I even need to say much more? Brooklyn is Brooklyn, and they've been a very sharp falling knife, the last 2-3 months, and I want nothing to do with them here. We just seen them on the road yesterday get their doors blown off by the Charlotte Hornets. Now on a back end of a back-to-back with travel, heading to Cleveland, where Cleveland be balling. I want nothing to do with the Nets. This is Cleveland or pass. Of course, Cleveland's still fairly banged up. No Mobley, no Mitchell, no Strus. But we've seen Cleveland win and cover at home plenty of times this season, banged up. Terrible spot for the Brooklyn Nets. Cleveland should win and cover here in this one tonight. Next game up, man, we got the Memphis Grizzlies out on the road facing the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies, our favorite money-making team. Thunder haven't really been covering recently, man. They've hit a little cover woe recently. Still looked really good. We saw them beat up on Miami in that last one. Didn't cover. Line was 8. I think they won by 7. And this is a big boy number line here in this one, laying 15. I also see some 15.5s starting to pop up. Here's the thing, though. This is one of the best teams in the NBA versus one of the worst teams in the NBA. We've already seen the Thunder kick the crap out of Memphis once this season. I think they do it again. Short, sweet, simple. Final score in that game was 116-97. That game was on the 18th of December in Oklahoma City. I think another one is loaded up here. I think the Thunder absolutely kicked the crap out of Memphis, take them behind the woodshed. Thunder buddies for life. I'm laying the points with them here in this one. I think they're probably going to be up 20 at half. Last game of the night, man, we got the Los Angeles Lakers at home at the crib facing the Minnesota T-Wolves, a.k.a. the House of Disappointment. Roster manipulation going on, of course. LeBron, day-to-day. James is listed as game time decision, and Anthony day-to-day Davis listed as game time decision. LeBron, I expect him to play. He didn't play in that last game, though. That was the day where, he hit Jeannie Buss and Miss Rambis with the happy International Women's Day. LeBron is hell, bro. He hell. I love him to death, though. That's my GOAT. Hey, and I don't know if a lot of you been on TikTok. I'm with the trend. We done with the 90s. We done with the 90s, bro. We done. We done. LeBron's the GOAT. LeBron shows up tonight at home at the crib and propels the Lakers to a home win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's how I see this one playing out. Anthony Edwards, game time decision for the T-Wolves. Of course, we know Karl Anthony Towns is out. Hey, Timberwolves came out to start the season pedal to the metal, and they're now seeing that kind of backfire on the back end of the season. And teams that started off slow, starting to see them kind of heat up. I think the Lakers get this one done at home, at the crib. I think they're favored at home, at the crib for a reason. I do expect LeBron and Anthony Davis to play. I'm on my GOAT. I'm on my GOAT. LeBron James, the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers. We done with the 90s. I think that trend is hilarious, man. But that's all I got for y'all boys tonight, man. We just covered every single game on the board. Hopefully we keep this momentum we have rolling forward. We smash it per usual. The plays that I am personally betting today are my premium picks, and those plays are over at Pickdawgz Premium. The link for that is in the description below. Trying to go for our 6th straight on our NBA play of the day. We've hit the 5 previous. I absolutely love that play today. You guys should seriously think about joining my Access Club. I'm running a special for the Access Club, man. Half off today. I'm running it half off today. Half off the Access Club today. We're running so hot right now. All I want for you guys to do is make money. That's the goal. Trust me, I'm good, bro. I'm making a ton of money every single day. And I'm just trying to share my knowledge with you guys. I want you guys to make money betting sports, change your life like I did. And I think joining my Access Club is really the #1 step to doing that. And like I said, I'm running a special today, half off. I think you guys should seriously think about joining. Text the number 775-636-7674, and we'll figure out a time to talk and figure out if the package is for you. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. I really, really do. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Let's stay hot. Let's smash it per usual. See y'all soon. I'm out of here. Peace.